What's going on, YouTube? I am Germ here, and today we have some very unfortunate news to talk about regarding Paris. Obviously, as you all know, yesterday at the time this video is coming out, we got the official release of CS2. Counter-Strike 2 is now out. It is live. It is not, an open beta. It is not, whatever else people thought we were going to be getting on the next Wednesday or whatever the heck Counter-Strike was saying on Twitter. This is the full release of the game. And hey, for some time, the parasail was actually removed from CSGO, and it wasn't in CS2, so everyone started talking about how the parasail was done. I made a video about how the parasail was done. That video was doing so well until the official release of CS2 came out, and we got this picture right here of Paris 2023 in CS2. How could this happen? How does this make sense? And what do we do with this information now? What do we do with this awful news? That's what we're going to be talking about in this video today. I might have a little bit different of opinion than many people out there. But of course, first, let me plug my cash trading business really quick. If Paris is trash and it's going to zero and we're all about to lose a bunch of money, then I need to find a way to actually make some money. So let me plug my stuff real quick. If you guys are looking to turn your CSGO items, or I guess CS2 now items, skins, stickers, knives, whatever, into cash or crypto or Zelle or PayPal or whatever, hit me up over on Twitter. Twitter DM is definitely the best way, but we will probably be able to work out a deal. You can also hit me up on, anywhere, Discord, Steam, YouTube. I've done deals all over the place, but it is the best, safest, most efficient, most effective method to actually, cash out on some of your items, which can be a very scary, daunting task sometimes. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely hit me up. It helps support me and my channel and my content. Been doing it a lot lately. It's been a ton of fun. I think we've been helping people out. I need to put my cat down really quick because she was about to be knocking some stuff off my desk. With that being said, let's get right into this. We have a bunch of different screenshots to go over. Again, this is the CS2. This is like the store or whatever in CS2, or one of the main pages on CS2. I don't remember exactly what it's called. But you can see here up at the top, we have the weekly care package, which is a new feature in the game. Here's actually Austin CS getting the weekly care package and seeing exactly what it is. Now, when you level up for the first time in the week, you actually get a choice of 2 of the 4 items that get dropped in your care package. Now, I don't know exactly what all can come up in this care package. I don't know, like, can you get 2 cases in 1 week? Can you get, 2 or 3 guns in a week? I don't know. I saw one person's care package was a case, a gun, and 2 graffitis, which just seems like trash. Obviously, his there was 1 case, 2 guns, and a graffiti. That doesn't seem so bad. We actually get to pick and choose from what you want, which seems kind of interesting, but that really seems just like a pretty mid feature to me, because we already know, hey, we're getting like a gun in a case, or we're getting a graffiti in a case, or whatever. So like, is having this like artificial choice between 4 different things, where 3 out of the 4, if not 4 out of the 4, are probably going to be pretty dog shit? Is that really a cool and exciting new feature? I don't know. This doesn't really feel much different to me than the standard kind of leveling up drops that we had in game. Yeah, there is some choice, but it just seems kind of like fake choice. And again, a lot of the times, like what he gets here is a fracture case, an AUG sweeper, a P250 facility draft, and a sealed graffiti. GG, well played. Like, do you really have that much choice there between what you want? Like, do you want an active duty case, a 4-cent skin, a 3-cent skin, or a trash graffiti that nobody wants? Like, oh wow, thanks for letting me pick. Like, I don't know. That seems like a really lackluster feature. It seems mid. I don't know. I'm not impressed there. We have the regular store where you can kind of click through everything. I like the new interface. I think it looks pretty cool. But then, of course, at the bottom, we have Paris. Now, I did not think Paris was going to be in CS2. I can't believe it is in CS2. I don't know how long they're going to keep it in CS2, but there is no guarantee that it's going to continue to be in CS2 for an extended period of time. Because what you guys do need to keep in mind is that there is going to be a ton of updates to CS2. We might get daily updates for the next few weeks. We are at least going to get like semi-weekly updates for the next few weeks, because there is so much still obviously broken in CS2, and there's still so much they need to add to CS2. But what is interesting about Paris right now is that the Paris 2023 section of CS2, it is only the capsules. And obviously, previously, there was some other stuff in the Paris sale as well. Most notably, you could get the Paris Pass and the Paris Pass and 3 tokens. So they've removed some stuff, but they're really just like toying with us and messing with us, because they've kept just the capsules in. So they've removed some stuff. This isn't the full Paris sale, but it's still the capsules on sale. Now, obviously, the passes and stuff, that stuff was never on sale, but that stuff was still a part of Paris 2023 in the CSGO store. So the fact that they only brought some stuff over to CS2 is still really weird to me. It also makes no sense because Paris is a CSGO major. It has nothing to do with CS2. So I'm really pretty shocked that they brought this thing over. And I know there was a ton of people like, oh, why wouldn't they bring this over to CS2? It's a free chance for them to make a ton of money. You know, if a huge new influx of players come in, you know, they're going to be able to make a ton of money by people opening up these sticker capsules and stuff. And like, yes and no, and I get that, but obviously the clear answer would be have a new case ready to go with your CS2 release, which we did not get. We're actually getting almost no new content with the CS2 release, which is very disappointing. But obviously the logical answer would be to remove the pair to sale, drop a new case, and have that new case and all these new skins for your new giant influx of players to open up. That would make them more money, that would be more hype, that would get more new players in. Are any new players going to come in and, you know, want to buy up the parasail? Are new players who have never played Counter-Strike before or even returning Counter-Strike, are they going to be coming in and buying the Paris capsules? I don't really think so. Because obviously the Paris capsules are like esports related. New players coming in might not even know about esports. They might not even know what stickers are in this game. They might not even know what Paris was. They might not have, you know, known anything about Counter-Strike for the last like 5 years. So no, I don't think it makes sense. And I don't think it's a smart business decision for them to have Paris capsules as the new cool, cheap thing to open in CS2. I think a case would have made infinitely more sense. You know, there were some people saying a new operation, a new case, new skins, whatever. We didn't get any of that. All they did was bring over Paris. That seems like a major L that's honestly taking a lot of hype and excitement away from the CS2 release. But I still do expect, obviously, to have a new operation or new skins or new case very soon, which does lead me to believe we're still going to be getting a ton of updates. And maybe once some of that newer stuff drops, they might, you know, take away this Paris stuff from CS2. Now, again, I do think this is potentially bad news because if there are a ton of new people coming in and the Paris sale is going on for even longer, when it's already the longest sale in you know, Counter-Strike major history, if a new influx of players does lead to more people buying these up, that could obviously be a very bad thing. But again, I'm not super worried about that because I don't think new players or returning players to Counter-Strike are going to be coming in and buying up Paris in bunches. Obviously, some people are going to buy it, but I'm not really worried about that too much. Yes, the sale going on for so long is concerning, but again, it's been out for like 2.5, 3 months now. If you wanted to buy Paris capsules or you had been considering buying Paris capsules or whatever, you've probably done it. So I don't necessarily know if I think this is as bad of news as other people. Now, one reason why it could be potentially bad news is the Copenhagen majors in like March or April or May of 2024, and it's possible that that's going to be borderless. So Paris needs as much time as it can before the next borderless stickers come out to actually mature and go up in price. So the longer the sale goes on, the closer we get to Copenhagen 2024, which that is bad news for Paris, which I think is potentially the worst news for Paris. But so far, we haven't honestly seen too crazy of a market reaction. You know, if you look at something like Esport Fire, again, this is after we've seen the Paris sale in CS2. We can see that Paris hasn't had a negative reaction yet. Yeah, has some of the stuff come down a little bit? Yeah, some of the holos have peaked out, but overall, the Paris market is still up from where it was yesterday. We haven't seen too much movement in the other things. You know, Antwerp is up a little bit, Stockholm is up a little bit, RMR is up a little bit, but the biggest winner from the release of CS2 so far has been Paris. Obviously, that could definitely be some people still thinking that the Paris sale is over and not necessarily knowing yet or whatever, but we haven't seen an immediate crash so far. Obviously, this video is going to come out like hours later. Maybe things will have changed by the time you see this video. I don't know. But even if we just look at some of the holo prices, you know, in Counter-Strike 2 market right now, we'll see Mao's is still at like $13.92. It's still higher than it was. Furia, Gamer Legion, Apex have definitely come down a little bit. Their prices are retreating. They're kind of just going back to where they were yesterday. Again, it's not like the prices are crashing. It's not like they're going to zero or anything like that. A lot of these prices have actually come down a fair amount from when the Paris sale, you know, like if you look at the last video I made to now, a lot of these prices are down like 10, 15, 20%, but they're not below where they were previously. They're just kind of back to where they were previously. Some of them are even a little bit above, but it seems like a lot of the prices have just kind of went back to like September 26th or September 25th prices, somewhere in there. But I do think that the capsules are still up a little bit from everything I've seen as well. But again, that could still change. It could still move around. Who knows? Obviously, this is kind of the cursed screenshot of the guy that said they haven't even closed the Paris sale, bro. Tomorrow's update about to look like this. This guy did accurately predict the future. But again, we don't know how long the Paris sale is going to last in CS2. I don't think it's going to be super long. The Paris sale has already gone on for so long. It doesn't really even make sense for it to be there in the first place. I do think Valve massively dropped the ball by not giving us any new or exciting content in CS2, and really the CS2 release has been kind of a nothing burger so far because it's just kind of like the beta. It's almost like they just dropped an open beta. You know, they had this big giant release, and all eyes are on CS2 tonight, all over Twitter and social media and all that. But also do keep in mind, it is not the weekend yet. Today is just Wednesday. So who knows? Maybe they have some big, exciting release scheduled for this weekend, when I think we will see the biggest kind of influx of players. But yeah, I guess the Paris sale is back on the clock. This is the first major sale to ever be removed and then come back. I don't understand why they got rid of the Paris Major Pass but still kept it in the capsules. I don't know what the heck's going on. None of this makes sense. But yeah, it's not good news. It's definitely bad news, but it might not be as bad of news as some people are acting like. Again, as a Paris investor, I'm not loving this, but I'm not panicking either. You know, a lot of the pessimists, a lot of the doomers are celebrating right now, and they feel pretty happy, but I still think Paris will hopefully be able to win out in the end, and I'm still pretty confident in that, but we'll have to see how the next couple weeks and months go, because it's definitely going to be interesting, and this was definitely a very big curveball, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. I don't know. Pretty much over this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.